We're back. Day 3, Israel Tour 2009, Walking the Word. And, there are several people here with me and a lot of states represented. So why don't you guys introduce yourself and tell where you're from?
I'm Jeff, and this is Arlene. We're from Reno, Nevada.
And how'd you hear about the trip?
Actually, our son-in-law told us about the ministry, and I listened to the journal. I get the journal and saw it advertised on the back.
Yeah.
And I do the iPodcasts.
High-tech guy there. And how about you guys? Where are you from? Tell us your name.
I'm Mike. This is Brenda. We're from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And how'd you hear about the tour?
Well, we listen to WFIL on the radio, and also we read our journey.
Yeah. Well, day 3, we started out in Mount of Beatitudes and sat there overlooking the lake, and we opened up the Word and read the Beatitudes from chapter 5 to chapter 7 of Matthew. A wonderful experience. It's just amazing to be on that hillside with beautiful sunshine, great weather. Haven't we had great weather?
Great weather.
I've heard that before. It was great weather. And from there, we went to the Jordan River, and some people got baptized, and I wanted to kind of ask you guys about your experience there in the Jordan River. Were some of you baptized? You were?
Yes. Yep.
Tell us about it.
Well, pretty significant day for us. We came on this trip. It's a year of kind of renewal. We've both turned 50 and been married 30 years. So when we first signed up for this trip, we wanted to renew our focus in commitment with Christ. And what better way to come to Israel? And one of the main things we had on our radar was to be baptized in the Jordan.
We had both already been baptized before we got married. And then life happened, and you have a household, and you raise kids, and the kids are raised now, and we needed to just get back to where the Lord wants us. And we thought it was a great idea to get baptized in the Jordan River. But once we started thinking about it after we were here, it became more significant to just recommit our lives to the Lord.
And that commitment, I actually, the night before, we both struggled with that and what it really meant. Put a lot of prayer and thought. This gave us the time to pull away and really reflect on that. And the Beatitudes, after studying that, the answer was pretty clear. And the commitment will be strong, I hope. We committed to Him, and it's only through Him that commitment will remain strong. So we're very thankful.
Yeah, talk about commitment. Once you got into that water, it was pretty warm, huh?
No.
Actually, I don't remember much. It was so emotional.
Yeah, it was amazing.
The significance of it.
Absolutely. How about you guys? You were baptized, weren't you?
I was baptized today. Mike had been baptized about 3 or 4 years ago. Actually, I think it might have been a little longer than that at our home church. But I was baptized at the age of 12, and had followed Christ as a young person, and had really inherited the faith of my parents. And my father passed away about 7 years ago, and when he did, I really had just a difficult time after he passed away, and really had kind of gotten quite a distance from the Lord. And so after about a year, I came back to the Lord, and He was so gracious to call me back to Himself. And when He did, the blessings that came from that were tremendous. And I probably, if I had been given the opportunity 6 years ago, I probably would have, gone ahead and gotten baptized at that point. But certainly with given the opportunity that I had this morning, I felt that there's no better place than here to be baptized and to recommit my life again to Christ. And I followed Him as an adult, I followed Him as a child, but now I want to follow Him as an adult and just follow in His footsteps into baptism. And it was just really cool to have James there and to have him baptize us, but also just that knowing that this was the place that Christ, it's neat to have James there, but knowing that Christ was there when he was baptized, or John the Baptist. And it was a powerful experience to come back up out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
And then the time that James taught after that with commitment and what it means to make a commitment. And from here forward, and just daily asking Christ to be the one to help me fulfill that commitment.
So here we come off of the Jordan River, baptisms, a real high point, and we head down the Jordan Valley, River Valley, and we get to Jericho, somewhere in there. We get a glimpse of the Dead Sea, and we're going up to Jerusalem. It's starting to get dark, and just amazing time, wasn't it? I don't know about in your bus, but we started singing. Started singing as we summited the hill, going down into Jerusalem, all in lights. Beautiful. I'll never forget that. I know you guys about the same experience. Yeah. And that finished day 3. So lots of experiences.